What's up, YouTube? Hey, real quick for all you guys, I just want to let you know I am slowly writing everyone back. There's a grip of emails. I'm slowly writing everyone back. Please forgive me for not doing it all at once. And then, but bear with me. I didn't forget about you. Um, and just so you know, in case it's your first video watching to me, I am almost 5 years sober, and I don't do anything. I don't even cuss anymore. And also, news. I just made a forum called potheadstalk.com. Again, it's potheadstalk.com. potheadstalk.com. Go there and you guys can talk to each other. That's mainly why I made it, so you guys can talk to each other, support each other. There's a section in there for people who are quitting. They're on, their first few days, weeks, whatever, and they could talk to each other about stuff. Regardless, but there's other forums too, not for people who quit yet. So anyway, there's that. And yeah, and it's so new that it might not even, if you type in potheadstalk.com, it might not work just yet. You might have to go to potheadstalk.lefora.com. So that's potheads.lefora.com. But within a couple of hours, it'll just be potheadstalk.com. We'll take you right there. Anyway, so there's that. And so here, just let me get some other stuff out of the way. I made some time today to make another video. Anyway, here we go. So I'm gonna get into it real quick. I have enough time to do this. Yes. Okay. So here we go. I made some little bullet points that I want to go across, but my mind might just go all over the place as usual. So here we go. One thing I just want to let all you guys know, whether you're thinking about quitting or not, especially to those who are, halfway in between or totally against me or whatever. I just want to say, life is not about amusing yourself to death, and that's kind of what happens when you become someone who gets high. You think that life is all about being high, basically. And I don't expect you to admit that. If you watch any of my other videos, you'll know why I don't expect you to admit that. Most people don't admit their mistakes. It's really hard to. You don't even notice that you do it probably, but no one really wants to admit their mistakes. It's very rare when you meet someone that will admit their mistakes, regardless of what background they're from. It's rare. It's like common nature. So anyway, life is not like, the point of life is not to feel good all the time. It's not like, dang. I mean, in my opinion, getting high is like masturbating. It's like you're masturbating your mind. It's like, yeah, it's boring right now, so I'm gonna go jack off in my head. You know what I mean? Excuse my language. But it's like yeah, it's totally boring right now. I think I'm gonna go whack off in my mind. Instead of going out there and actually doing something to actually satisfy you. You know what I mean? So instead of actually doing real things to keep you entertained or to make you happy throughout the day, so you don't get so bored that you feel depressed, like, instead of doing actual things in this life, you go purchase some happiness and you inhale it and smoke it, and you pretty much like a little fun little movie goes on in your mind for 2 hours. You know what I mean? I've already made a video that kind of talks about that, so I won't go too far into it. But yeah, life is not all about amusing yourself to death. So think about your last X amount of time, 5 years, whatever it's been since you started smoking. Be honest with yourself. That's kind of how you've been living life. You know what I mean? You wake up in the morning, you call your best bud or whatever, you call somebody up and you go smoke weed. Like, it's all about, damn, excuse my language, it's all about like, dang, I need this amusement in my mind. Like, I have an itch that I need to scratch. You know what I mean? I have an itch inside my head. I need to scratch it with amusement. Like, I'm not saying that, never have fun, dude. I have more fun now than I ever did when I was a pothead, than I ever did when I was an alcoholic, than I ever did when I was getting high in any way, smoking cigarettes, whatever. I have a much better time now than I did back then. And also, I don't go seeking that, trying to amuse myself all day long. You know what I mean? Like, imagine someone who just watched stand-up comedy 24/7. You would get this impression that they are trying to stay laughing all day long, that they're trying to stay amused and entertained. I have a sibling, or not a sibling, I have a relative, like a cousin, And he's always calling me. You know, he just graduated high school. He's always calling me saying he's bored, he wants to do something. As soon as he goes somewhere with someone, he doesn't do any drugs, by the way. Thank Jesus. As soon as he goes somewhere with someone, like say he goes out with a friend, as soon as he gets back, he's already phone calling people trying to do something else. He has to stay busy doing fun stuff. And I'm like, dude, it's not all about having fun. You know what I mean? Like, go do something else. Like, you know, he's always complaining that he's bored. I'm like, man, you do so many things. Like, he's always trying to go to the mall, go to the movies. Like, I mean, that's fine. I mean, that's a million times better than him always trying to get high. You know what I mean? I think like it's a miracle that he's, you know, never tried drugs and he's not addicted. Thank God. Excuse my language. But yeah, like this is like a metaphor, you know, but I'm telling him, dude, it's not all about having fun. It's not all about staying entertained. And you know what? Knowing that that's how he thinks, if he were to ever try any drugs, God forbid, I think he has that thing where he would just get addicted because that's how he thinks. You know what I mean? He thinks it's all about staying entertained, staying amused. You know, I'm like, dude, go take some classes, go to community college or something, or go like apply for a job, or just do something else. You know what I mean? It's not, fill your time with other things. It's not all about, like, you will be depressed if you try to just stay entertained all the time. I can guarantee it. You know what I mean? It sounds weird. It sounds like, no, how can I be depressed? You know how fun it would be if all I did was have fun all day. But like, you'd be like the Willy Wonka or something, you know what I mean? You'd just be like, you're at the, like, doing fun things all day. I mean, there's more to life than that. All right, I'm going to quit on that, okay? Life is not all about amusing yourself to death, okay? If you think about it from where you are right now, if you're a pothead or whatever, if in your pothead career, you would know that that's what you've been doing. You have been trying to amuse yourself all day long from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. You need to go to sleep high, you need to wake up high, and you need to be high all day. You need to be amused in your head. You can't do anything without being amused while you do it. You can't do anything. You can't function. Check this out. This is my office, right? If I were to sit here and have everything off and just sit here in this room, all the computers off, nothing, you know, no one to talk to, not even picking up the phone. If I were to just sit here like this, do you know how boring that would be? That would be very, very, very boring. I would not be able to sit here for longer than 5 minutes without wanting to leave, okay? Now, bring some weed into the situation, okay? This is how messed up we are as potheads, okay? Or you are as a pothead, whatever you want to consider us, okay? I haven't smoked in like 5 years almost, so you bring some drugs into the situation, right? Now all of a sudden I smoke some drugs. The reality of the situation is the same. This room sucks. Everything in here sucks. It's boring as heck. Any insane person would change something about this, right? No sane person, unless you're meditating, would sit here, okay? Anybody my age in the right mind would want to get up and go or change something, turn something on, change something, you know what I mean? So you're sitting here, right? But now, all of a sudden, you have some weed. Now, you could sit here for 2 hours and be entertained, right? Or let's say I had a friend with me right here. We could sit here and not even look at each other or talk to each other for 2 hours straight. And we'd just be like all high in our heads, you know what I mean? Living in your head. So you just left this boring office and went all up inside your mind. And now you're just like swimming around in your head. You don't realize it, but you're living in your head. And if a sober person were to walk in this room and see me and my friend just like all like sitting here just like, what up? You know, he wouldn't see all the effort that we took. He wouldn't see like this life that we built inside our heads. Inside our heads, we're like a level 127 Amazon. You know, I'm like using Diablo like it's a game. Like we lived in our heads for so long that we have like so much built. We have like a foundation. We have like an empire of things in our head, but they don't exist. It's all fake. So when even another high person can walk in the room and look at us, all they see is nothing going on. Look at that sad waste of potential. Look at that guy right there. Look at that 27-year-old guy. Look at that 25-year-old guy. Look at that 17-year-old kid. Poor kid. His whole life's going down the drain. Whatever, how old you are. Look at that 45-year-old man just wasting his time. You know what I mean? Just like, look at this dude. Look at all these people just... a sad waste of potential. You might look like a lowlife to the average person just sitting there. You got nothing. It's all in your head. It's fake. You know what I mean? So like you might be a millionaire in your head. Like you've done enough work to. Oh man, I think it's my girlfriend, dude. I'll have to make another video if it is. Hang on. Hello? Hey. I'm good right now. I'm doing good. Hey, can you hang on 1 second, please? Thank you. Alright, so that's my girlfriend. I gotta go. But, hello? Okay, I got her on mute. I gotta go, but I'll make another video and continue these other bullet points I was gonna make, alright? Go to that website, potheadstalk.com, and chat it up, brothers. Later.